beautiful people, welcome to part 2 of how to make a lace frontal. The first part we talked about the inches of the hair type, which is deep wave curly, as well as how to bleach your frontal. So if you haven't seen that, check out the previous video. Right here we're going to go ahead and get into how to make the wig. So you're going to place the frontal onto your client's head or your head, I don't know, and then go ahead and try to find out where your ears, top of your ears begin, and cut the lace off so it can be your exact measurements from ear to ear. Now this is my first time using this particular cap, so I was trying to find the best way to sew this frontal on without making a mistake in regards to the correct measurements. So I did think about drawing it out, but it didn't work out. So go ahead and stitch down your frontal onto the band to each section, and then you can go ahead and finish it off on your mannequin head, but just try to stitch like 3 to 4 anchors down. That way you have it placed somewhere before you start stitching it onto your mannequin head. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just stitching each little section down. What I love about this cap is that you don't have to stitch so much because you only have like a few anchors to stitch the tracks on. So that's amazing. Also, I thought about it, and as of next time, I'm going to just rip the plastic off before even starting because you don't really need it. So yeah, next time I'm just going to take it off beforehand. Okay, so once you finally got the frontal stitched down to a certain degree, go back in and do those nice tight stitches on top of the frontal area right there. I skipped this whole entire section, so now I'm going back in to stitch down that top area where it's all lace, because that's where we get our really secure fit, and you need to make sure that you make them stitches really close together. Once the frontal is stitched down, you can take it off and you'll see that everything is nice and secure. And so what I'm going to go ahead and do is just take off the rest of that material because we don't need it. You know, just as you would do a lace closure, you take off that excess material. I'm going to do the same thing with my frontal. And if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, I have one on how to do it with a regular spandex dome cap if this is complicated to you. But you just cut it off like this, and it should be left with a nice cap and frontal area. We can go ahead and place the cap back onto our mannequin head like so, and then just use your T-pins to pull that lace down towards the mannequin face. Come on, bundles. Yes, we got our 18-inch bundle with our 2 20-inch bundles. Let's go ahead and sew in our 20-inch bundle first and finish off with our 18-inch. So here is my 20-inch bundle, and I'm doing single wefts in the beginning, and then when I get to my second 20-inch bundle, I start to double. And I'm going to show you a trick on how you can double your wefts without folding it over. Well, without while folding, okay girls, I can't even get this out. I'm going to show you how to fold your wefts without any lumps, so stay tuned for that. But right now I'm just sewing in my first track. So as you all can see, I am knotting each time I loop, and that's going to help it stay really secure. We only have a few anchors to sew on, so you got to make sure it's nice and sturdy. Now be sure not to sew onto the plastic because we're ripping that off later, so don't do that. Avoid the plastic by all means. So here I go doing my knot, and I'm going to go ahead and fold this over. I don't like to cut my tracks unless it's absolutely necessary, so you know I'm folding it over. And you can still do that with this type of cap, so that's awesome. Now I have plenty of videos on how to make a wig, so if you're not sure, you can check those out. But I'm going to fast forward to the top portion of this wig making process. So here we are, and oh my god, you guys, I'm just in love with this cap. Like, I literally, where has this been all my life? Because my whole issue with these spandex dome caps is I cannot get to my scalp if I sew my wig onto my head. So I have some clients who they like units, but they don't want to wear it without sewing it on. With this net or this cap, I can sew their wig on with ease. Like, I can see their braids. I can oil their scalp because I can get to their scalp. Like, yes, I'm a lover for this cap right now, you guys. But back to the subject at hand, let's talk about folding these wefts. So I fold my wefts like so. You guys already know how I do that, and I use my T-pins to keep my wefts in place. So I have like a whole bunch more 18-inch left, so we need to double up some. So this is how I double my bundles. You just go ahead and grab the hair and put them into two, and that's how you double it. And you're going to go ahead and stitch those two wefts together so they don't unravel, and put it right through that weft for the first stitch. I'm actually going through all my wefts at the moment, so yeah, just sew them through the weft and make sure you double up. Okay, so this is how you fold your wefts without it being bulky. If you follow me on my other videos, you already know how to do this, but if not, pay close attention. Here we go. You fold over your first weft first, and then you combine your other weft to it. That way it's really nice and flat. Stay close and pay attention. You'll see what I'm talking about. So there I go, folding my first weft. And it's flat, baby, real nice and flat. And I'm gonna go ahead and combine my other weft to this as soon as I'm done tacking this side down. Here it goes. You're going to combine the two together. See that? You go ahead and put your needle through both of those wefts. And there you have a nice flat folded weft without the extra bulk. You're welcome. So I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera and show you the end result right about now. So this is our wig complete, y'all, and I love it. I am selling these caps, and they do come in small, medium, and large for our big to small heads. And you can tell by the circumference of the wig cap what size you'll need. I'll put the link to the website where you can purchase them. But here I'm measuring my band so we can get extra security. And like that, the band is sewn on. Yeah, I got magic behind me, ladies. Just playing, but I did it off camera. But that's what it looks like when it's complete. You got your clips at the back. You have the plastic ripped off. Honey, this thing is breathable. The band gives you extra security. Up next, we're going to have our tweezing and how to install our unit / wig for those who don't want to use professional terminology. But yes, y'all, stay tuned because we got what's best coming up next. And as always, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.